The first closure is a square knot closure. I have a bracelet already made here. So you're gonna put all your cords together, and then you're gonna take a piece of synthetic cord. It should be a synthetic for the square knot. Put it underneath all the cords. So you're gonna go over all the cords and then under all the cords for the first part of the square knot. And you always want to look for the bump. That's the side you're going to start on next. So you're going to go over. The other side is going to go underneath everything and up through the loop. Okay, now the bump is on this side, so you're going to go over all the cords. This side is going to go underneath all the cords and up through the loop. You're going to go over, underneath all the cords, and up through the loop. So that's 2 square knots. Probably want to do at least 3. So you're going to go over, oops, underneath all the cords, pull it up, over, underneath all the cords, and pull it up. So basically you're just tying square knots around all the cords. So that's 3. So for the square knot closure, you want to cut the ends short and then you want to melt them. Which is why you want to use a synthetic, just because melting is just so much easier. Oops. And there you go. So you should be able to open and close your bracelet. So you can open it to put it on, and then when you get it on, you're just going to pull the ends and tighten it up. Okay, so there's number 1. Number 2 is the way that we do it in our shop. So same thing, put all 4 cords together. I have a bracelet already made here. On this one, I'm using a piece of cotton. And I'm just going to do a whip. So you're going to lay your whipping cord over the top. You're going to make a loop. And then you're going to take the long end and you're just going to wrap it around all the cords towards the loop. However many times you want to go around until it looks good to you. That's about 8 times. Then you want to put the end of the long cord through the loop and pull the other side. You'll see it will go into the middle. When you do a whip closure, you don't want to whip it too terribly tight because you want to be able to still pull the ends. So I'm going to cut this off. And then you can pull the ends same as the other and it will adjust. So you can make it bigger to get it on your hand. And then when you get it on, you're just gonna pull the ends and make it nice and tight on your wrist or ankle. And that's 2 kinds of adjustable closures.